Shalom, shalom, Purim Sameach. So I noticed a pattern in the calendar a while ago, and I think it's, every time we see some pattern in Torah, we should find a meaning for it, because there's nothing without meaning. We see in Pesach, right? We count 50 days from Pesach to Shavuot, and Pesach is connected to Chesed, yeah. So we're going from Chesed to Tiferet. So from the Kav Yamina to the central axis, right? And that's a 50-day count. And then from Hanukkah until Purim, in a year where there's no Uber, where there's not an extra Adar, we also have 50 days. So it seems like these are, like today we have masculine Yud Gimel Midot and feminine Yud Gimel Midot. And perhaps these two 50-day time periods, right, they're connected to each other there somehow, but we don't have kavanot for them. We don't have anything, that we really do as far as an avoda during that time period. But I don't know, b'siyata d'shmaya, maybe we can develop some things to think about, whereas another opportunity to fix the 7 kings. I mean, everything we're doing is to fix the 7 kings, but when we have such a pattern in the calendar, it seems to be, calling out for some sort of attention. And then when we have an Uber year, we have an extra 30 days. So it seems, perhaps we could say the 30 days are Keneged the Mochim, the 10 Sfirot of the Mochim. So the 50 days, right? We know that we're in the body of Zon. We're fixing Chesed to Malchut, and every 19 years, there's 7 out of 19 years that are Uber years. So we almost have like a 3-to-1, right? We almost have a 3-to-1 ratio. So if these 30 extra days are Keneged Mochin, it's interesting because the Mochin stayed around for 3 hours, right? After we have tefillah. So maybe it's like if the Mochin of a year lingers around for like 3 years, right? And then we need another Uber year to that, and that's what's going on here. Really, it seems like what we count to Shavuos 50 days, and we get the Torah, right? And the Torah is from Zah, right? From Tiferet. So from Hod, right? Hanukkah's Hod, and we're counting to what? What's Purim? Purim is really the Gilui, the revelation of the Or of the Yesod of Abba. Okay, so it's really just the panemius of the Torah, because what's inside Tiferet, right? In the panemius, being mislavish by Tiferet in Zah is Yesod Abba, right? Because Yesod Ima and Abba, right, in the Mochim, but the Yesod of Abba is longer. It goes down into Tiferet, and even actually down into the Yesod of Zah. So what we're really experiencing is the inner light of the Torah, and that's why there's joy. It's pashut. It's just a simple thing. When there's a revelation of panemius, there's joy. And we don't have to look very far than outside this room, because learning here is mamash a joy, because we're uncovering the light that is inside the letters. We're uncovering the light that's inside the mitzvot. We're uncovering the light that's inside each other, really. So I don't know. I give us a bracha. We should all be matzliach in our avodas Hashem, and we should always be able to see the panemius and be in joy all the time. And joy doesn't have to look like last night. A person can be suffering and be in joy. A person can cry and have simcha, because joy it's not an external thing. It's panemius. And that's what Adar is all about. It's about panemius. So it means joy. It doesn't have anything to do with what a person looks like on the outside. It has to do with the concept of unity that we know, I think, descending into the heart. And once it's there, anything that happens to us, we know that our Abba loves us and he's doing it for a good purpose. And it's a tikkun, it's a kapara, and it's all for the good. So stay connected to that idea.
Benjamin, say some words.